Hello, guys. This is XXX Sonic Fable XXX, and welcome to my first podcast. Because I found out a way to make a podcast. So, what this podcast is gonna be about is, video games, movies, comic books, geeky stuff like that. Because I'm a geek. What can I say? I really like geeky stuff. I don't know how long I'm gonna make this long for. Maybe 10 minutes. I don't know if I could go on for half an hour or so, but I'm gonna try my best, and I'm just gonna talk about some of the news today. Let me first start talking about some video game stuff. How the Mass Effect 3, the extended cut, came out, and I'm very pleased with it. I am very, very pleased, and I am pretty much sure that everyone who wanted the DLC will like the DLC in some way or form. They didn't get everything they wanted, and they didn't get what they they didn't get some things fixed for themselves. The thing is, for me, with that DLC was it was perfect, in my opinion. I don't think they could have found a better way to end the DLC. Well, not the DLC, the ending. Because when I played the ending the first time, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was the best ending in the world, but I was like, BioWare, the ending it's not that it's fine, it's just that I do think it needs a couple of questions answered, because you're going to get confused, so what's the point? I need some answers. And BioWare did their job. They listened to their fans, and they got their shit together. They fixed what needed to be fixed. They answered most of our questions. And I liked that. That really surprised me how they were able to do that. So congratulations, BioWare, on a job well done. Thank you for making it free, by the way. So yeah, I really am pleased with that. I'm really happy with that. Another thing I want to talk about video games, I was going to say Legos, because I have Lego Harry Potter on my Xbox right now. Speaking of Legos, I actually want to bring that up quickly. Anyone hear about that Lego Batman Superman movie? Yeah, I don't know about it. But actually, another thing about Legos is I actually want to rant about Legos a little bit, because, it's my podcast. You can't tell me what to do. Legos, what the hell? Why the hell all of a sudden have you decided, let's bump everything out in 2012? I mean, not really everything. I mean, there's a cartoon now. They're making a movie. They have all these amazing games. Well, I don't think Lego Harry Potter's the best. Like, right now, I'm playing it, but it's not my favorite. Like, it'd have to go Lego Batman, Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, then Lego Harry Potter. Those are my complete favorites out of all of them. And you know what? I'm 100% fine with the fact that it's in that order, but I think they really they got their shit together, like the Lego company did. And they realize what we want, but I don't think they know that we don't want it in Lego form. I mean, we want a Batman and a Superman crossover, not in Legos. We want to see the Henry Cavill, whatever his name is, that's going to be playing Superman, team up with the new Batman after Christian Bale, because, they want to make the Justice League movie first. And before they do that, we got to get rid of Chris Nolan and his amazing team. God, that movie's going to be so good. Speaking of, actually, no. Let's get off topic from that, and let's talk about a video game, not a video game company, but just a movie and video game company I've been using for a while. It's Blockbuster. I've been using Blockbuster for about 2 years now online to rent my games and stuff. And I gotta say, their service is okay. I just wish you were able to choose what games you were allowed to pick, because it's the fact that you can't choose what games you want to pick. I mean, you have to put in a queue. So I'm gonna open up the Blockbuster website. I'm gonna basically run through it. So you go to the main page, you go up, and you go, okay, what am I supposed to do? You go to rent or go to games. They'll go, fine, I'm going to go to games because I can. Oh, look, newly released. They really need to update this. Because guess what's new to release in stores? Men in Black Alien Crisis. Yeah, I don't remember that coming out on Tuesday. Shocking. But, oh my God, I hate, this website glitches on me a lot. I wasn't even able to look at what else was new to the stores because, well, the game glitched. So you can look through that, and I'm going to my queue. Right now, it says I have Lego Indiana Jones 2, Lego Harry Potter Years 1 through 4, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Quick synopsis of reviews for each and every one. Lego Indiana Jones 2. You're not missing much if you haven't played the first one. If you haven't played the first one, I suggest playing the second one, even though most of the game is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and we know how that movie turned out. Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4, I find it completely boring. I'm a big fan of Harry Potter, and yet this game is like, wow, am I really bored out of my freaking mind? And I really enjoy the Lego games, not to mention, I'm a big Lego fan. And the fact that Lego's doing all this stuff, don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at them. It's okay that they're doing all this stuff, like Lego Harry Potter. The next one they're doing is Lego Lord of the Rings, which that'll be kind of interesting. But back to the Blockbuster matter. Oh, and Harry Potter's Deathly Hallows Part 2, the video game. I gotta say, the game was alright for what it was. I mean, the whole time, you're running around using Stupefy the whole time. And I don't think Stupefy is an attack that you should be using all the time. Yeah, okay, Lego Indiana Jones 2, I probably give a 7 out of 10. Lego Harry Potter, I give a 6 out of 10. And then Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2, I'd probably give like a 5 out of 10. See, I do enjoy Lego Harry Potter more than I did the Harry Potter game. Okay, back to the Blockbuster standard. Oh, look, my Mass Effect. We are shipping you a replacement disc. Okay, I gotta have a story about what happened. So, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting because what Blockbuster does is their availability. It goes short game, or short wait, available, long wait, and very long wait. And then there's games that have no release date yet. And let me scratch my head here because I don't know why I have to stop to scratch my head, but Mass Effect, it was a long wait. So I was like, okay. I was waiting for it. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait because I wanted to play Mass Effect 1 again when I got Mass Effect 3, and I wanted to beat it through. And I didn't get it after that. I did get it after Mass Effect 3 came out, but I didn't know if I wanted to play Mass Effect 3 again. Not that the extended cut is, by the way, I do. Really bad. That's why I'm pissed right now. And when I actually was getting it. It was coming to my house. So I was like, oh my god, I'm getting Mass Effect. I'm so excited. I think I'm tapping my nose on this, so it might come up in the audio. I don't know. Bang, bang, bang. I did it again. Anyway, sorry, I'm itching my nose again. Again? No, I'm hitting my nose on the mic. There, you guys probably hear that. I don't know if you want to hear it or not. But I got Mass Effect through the Blockbuster, and it came through the mail. I opened the mailbox. I'm so excited because it was the only thing on my queue that I was getting. So I was like, yes, I'm getting it. Yes, yes, yes. I run upstairs. I throw the rest of the mail on the counter before I run up the stairs, actually. I run up the stairs. What Blockbuster does for packaging is they put the cover, and then you open it up, and then there's an ad on the bottom, and then there's the return label on the inside. So I open it, and the return label is actually where the game is. You slide it out from under it, and it has a little inscription what the game's about. Like, right over here, I got Lego Harry Potter. It's on the top, it has Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4, and then it bracket Xbox 360, because I only have an Xbox 360 bracket, and then -1 of 1, because they don't rent games that are 1 of 2 or 2 of 2. So, or 1 of 3. I don't know. You could be renting freaking LA Noire. They have a barcode, and then they have a random code, and they have the rated. This one's rated E10 and older, which I don't understand why that would be E10 and over. Maybe because Lego body parts are blowing everywhere. I don't know. And then they say Xbox 360 again. And they give a little inscription. Young wizard Harry Potter and his friends get the Lego treatment in this continuation of TT Games' best-selling video game series. This is the first one, by the way, so I don't know why it's the the continuation of TT Games. Telltale, by the way. Based on the popular building toy line Harry Potter. What? Okay, I'm so confused. Based on the popular building toy line, Harry Potter years 1 through 4 features scenes, characters, and locales from the first 4 films, offering cooperative-based action viewed from a third-person perspective. The whimsical sense of humor from previous titles in the series, which includes takes on Batman, Star Wars, and Indiana Jones, which are way better than this one, is once again a key part of the experience. Control Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, and other notables while attending classes, earning house points, soaring on broomsticks, conjuring magic, and more. I noticed that there are no commas in any of those when you're listing them, so improper grammar. Explore Diagon Alley, the Forbidden Fortress, Hogsmeade, and of course Hogwarts Castle to solve puzzles, confront challenges, unlock secrets, and battle foes. Scott Allen Moria All Game Guide. What? Okay, and it says at the bottom, if you encounter any issues, please contact us at blockbuster.com. Okay, so I get one of those things, and goddamn, that whole thing, I don't know why I read that whole thing to you, but, you know, it no big deal, you know. I guess you guys could read it, you know, on the website. Who wants to go to blockbuster.com, you know? But, what else? Well, oh yeah, I'm trying to get back on track. Mass Effect. So I get that. Mass Effect, I'm so excited. I opened the disc up. The disc is broken. And it's not that someone knocked their Xbox over or there's like a crack in it. No. The disc, not half the disc, but like about a quarter. When I say a quarter, not a third, a quarter. Yeah, a quarter of the disc was gone. Now, for a website that has rental capabilities and they check their games before they ship, why the fuck did they send me a broken disc with a quarter of the game broken? Okay. So, I go on the website, disc problem, report, you have to sign back in, and all that shit. The fact is, though, they shouldn't have sent me a broken disc. I mean, what the hell were they thinking? Blockbuster, sometimes I worry about you. Okay, let's go into movie news now. Well, I already talked about some movie news with the Lego stuff, but let's get into some movie news, because I know you're done to let me talk about Legos and shit. Movies. Spider-Man. Yeah, Spidey. Has any of you guys seen that 25-minute clip video that someone made? It was kind of weird that someone actually made a 25-minute clips. Out of the clips that they released for Spider-Man, this guy made a short film out of all of them. 25 minutes, and he didn't use all of them too, which that's pretty bad on their part. Excuse me, pretty bad on their part when they release so many clips that you can create a 25-minute video. Not to mention the fact, if we have more than that, great. Do you guys think this is okay? I'm actually asking you guys a question now. Do you guys think this is okay, 25-minute clip? I mean, like, a 25-minute clip of the Spider-Man movie. I didn't watch it. I heard about it. A couple of my friends were watching it, but I heard about it. But I didn't want to watch it because I didn't want to get spoiled the movie. Like, I'm really excited. I'm going to the midnight show. I'm going to have a review for you on my YouTube channel. XXX Sonic Fable, XXX, unless you're not watching it on the channel. I'm really excited for the movie, but that's not the fact that I'm mad at the guy for making the 25-minute film. I'm actually pretty happy for the guy. He made him film, and yet he's getting taken down, and no one can watch it now because of it. But still, the fact that... God, I can't fucking swallow today or cough. Calm down. It's just your first podcast, Come on, Sonic Fable. Come on. How am I gonna upload this? Anyway, let me think about this. Spider-Man, excited as hell. Can't wait to see the midnight release. And if anyone's in Michigan going to the MJR, hit me up because I'll probably try to get you guys on a video about the movie. Because it's gonna be a good movie. I don't care what you people say. It's gonna be fucking awesome. What else? I saw Men in Black 3 the other day, and I finally saw it because I was kind of skeptical about it after a while because I liked the first one. The first one is a cult classic for me because it had this feeling that it was hilarious. It had this feeling that it was hilarious. Of course it was hilarious. It had this feeling that it wasn't going to be good when it first came out. Because if you saw the trailers for the first one, I don't think a lot of people thought it was going to be good. But when people saw it, it was fucking good. What can they say? Hilarious, and Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones were perfect characters. The second one, on the other hand, that brought some problems for some people. And I can understand why. I mean, when you're working with those people again after a couple of years, and then you need to come up with a quick story, that's not the best thing you could have thought of with Men in Black 2. So, in my opinion, don't watch Men in Black 2, because you will probably want to kill yourself on how bad it is. I'm kidding. You won't want to kill yourself on how bad it is. You'll be pissed on how bad it is, because the first one was so good. The third one, I was surprised, because the beginning was, I wanted to kill myself. I'm so sorry. The beginning, the first 15 minutes or so, I wouldn't expect it, except for like when the villain breaks out at the beginning, which isn't really a spoiler because you know the villain's out. He breaks out. That's pretty cool. But then after that, it's just it looks like it was from Men in Black 2. You're like, what the hell is going on? This isn't that good. I mean, the action's mediocre, and what the hell? Then as soon as Will Smith goes back in time to go find out what happened to Tommy Lee Jones, that's where it picks up. And Josh Brolin, I talked to my friend about this, and I kept saying Brolin, and he's like, "Are you saying the actor or the musician?" I'm like, "I'm saying Brolin, right?" He's like, "Okay, just making sure." Brolin, Josh Brolin, congratulations, you were the best actor in the damn movie because he played Tommy Lee Jones. He played Tommy Lee Jones. He acted perfectly like Tommy Lee Jones. And Josh Brolin was the only good thing about Jonah Hex. That's all I'm going to say about the rest of him. But the movie was good. The cinematography, I thought it was pretty nice. And some of the CGI, it was so-so. I didn't see it in 3D. Thank God, because I probably would have been like, the movie's not that good in 3D, but what can I say? Yeah, out of all, I gotta give it an 8 out of 10. Like, I give Men in Black 1 a 9 out of 10. I give Men in Black 2 like a 3 out of 10. Yeah, you're that bad. I'm even looking at that movie right now. Shame on you. Men in Black 3, 8 out of 10. So much improvement. And the ending, oh my God, I thought I was gonna cry during the ending. Like, oh my God. I think I'm done talking about movies for today, actually. But let's talk about some comics. That I actually picked up recently. Well, actually, no, graphic novels, which are basically just comics. But I got a comic online, and I love Batman. I think anyone can admit that. I love Batman. I also love Captain America. Like, I don't know why people kept saying it's an advertisement for the Avengers. Sure, it was. I don't care. It was a good damn movie. I liked it. Okay, but recently, I just read Batman and Captain America. It was by John Byrne. Byrne. Just to make sure you don't spell it wrong when you look it up on Google if you ever do that. But I read it. And boy, did I have some opinions on it. It takes back in 1945 when you could... I know Cap was in the war in 1945. Why do I keep saying 1995? The book came out in 1996, I think. I'm not sure. All I know is it was $6, but I got it for like 30 because some guy was selling it. But it takes back in like January of 1945, and oh my God, it was okay. Like, I cannot explain that enough. It was okay in a bad way because I'm expecting this to be good. I'm expecting a kick-ass duo. But there were some problems that really bug me in the book. Like, the Joker's motive. Like, I don't know if he would ever work for the Red Skull. He makes a funny-ass joke when he finds out that he's working for the Red Skull. I'm just going to tell you that. And do we really have to make it in 1945? We could have... I mean... Batman, sure, he was around in 1945, but I don't think the time span for Batman was set in 1945. That's what the main problem was. I don't know. You can correct me on that. I'm not the biggest Batman fanatic. Sure, he's one of my favorites. He's probably my DC favorite. But again, you have to put him in 1945 when Captain America's fighting in the war. And Red Skull, when he's on the page, you just get a slap in the face by Nazi symbols all the time. It made me feel kind of uncomfortable, actually. I don't know why. It's just that feeling that it gave me, but overall, I probably give the book like a 6 out of 10. Like I gave Lego Harry Potter. Lego Harry Potter is equal to this. Like, it's not the fact that it's boring. I know there are some good scenes, like the epilogue at the end. They changed Captain America's mythos. I'm just gonna say that. Read the damn book for yourself to see what happens. Like, all you know is that Captain America and Batman work together. So does Robin and Bucky. I think they needed a reason. I think that's the reason why they went back in 1945, because they needed a reason for Bucky to be there against Robin, which is kind of funny. They kind of have like a duel. Sort of, not really a duel, but Bucky makes some comments against Robin thinking, oh my god, do you see how he stared at me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry about that, people. But, I say if you're a really big fan of Batman or Captain America, I don't know if you should pick it up. If you're a fan of both, like I am, I say pick it up. Like, I'm a fan of them. I just found it okay. Like, I put the fact that aside that I like them both really much. I'm going to keep it still. Yeah, I'm going to keep it because, you know, Batman and Captain America are one book. Of course, who wouldn't want to keep a book that has that? I have Batman and Daredevil. I don't want to lose that. I have a bunch of books. Oh, find it funny when I got those comics. No, not when I got those. Not when I got those. When I got Batman and Captain America, I got 3 free comics with it. I got Superboy #2 from I can't tell when this is from. I think this is from 1989 or 1990. But it's Superboy and he's getting knocked back. The boy's getting bounced back. On the cover, Superboy really looks like a fucking faggot. I'm sorry. Look it up online. Superboy #2. It's $1.50 in the U.S. and $22 in Canada. Sorry, Canada, or in how the comic says it, can, and 70 pounds in the UK. It's by Gessel, Crimmett, and Hazelwood. On the back is Terminator 2, the video game. Badass. But I got that. I haven't read it yet. I have another comic. Oh my god. This is pretty funny. I got this comic. It's basically a comedy book. It's about this group called Damage Control. It's literally called Damage Control. And on the cover, it says, when the superheroes need help, they call Damage Control. I got number 4 out of 4. It's a limited series, so I guess it's kind of rare. This is August. It's the 4th issue, of course. On the cover, you guys might find this kind of funny. It's Wolverine. And he's got a pie in his face. And it says somebody dies on it. I thought that was pretty funny. I haven't read it yet, but this, by far, is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. South Sun Christmas Special. I have no idea who South Sun is. I've never heard of this company, but I can see why I've never heard of this company. Because I got a comic that's called Samurai Santa. On the cover, it's a Japanese Santa with a samurai sword. He looks like Santa, except he's Japanese. He's got a red robe, and then he's got green pants. And it says on the cover, wants you to have a Merry Christmas, or else. I can't take this seriously. Like, if I ever show anyone this, I bet they'll start laughing, because it just sounds so freaking stupid. I haven't read it. It could be the most amazing work I've ever seen in my life. But I have to... Samurai Santa. Samurai Santa. I can't get out of this. Oh my god. That is so weird. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about quickly? Let me just talk a bit about me, because I know there's some people who have not known me before. But My name is Eric Lafferty, actually, in real life. I go by XXX Sonic Fable XXX on YouTube and on Twitter, XXX Sonic Fable XX, because Twitter wouldn't let me allow it. I'm taking my friend channel be gay. Subscribe and follow him on Twitter. And oh my god, I can't tell on the podcast because it doesn't show me how much the volume goes up, but I would have to play it. But I'm from Michigan. I'm not going to say my location because I don't want anyone creepy to come by. It's pretty boring up here. It's pretty hot too, surprisingly for Michigan, because the weather is all over the place usually. I am not graduated. I'm actually 16 years old. I'm doing this podcast. I'm 16 years old and I'm already doing a podcast. Wow, my life freaking is boring. I love comic books, as you can clearly tell. If I could show you a picture right now, I have a stack of comic books from like the 80s and the 70s and the 60s. I actually kept up a couple of rare ones that are surprisingly haven't sold yet. But my dad and I are working that out over the summer. I am a fan of Hunger Games, like the first book, and not the movie. I actually don't like the movie that much, but then again, Jennifer Lawrence, I have to be proud of her. She makes a pretty good Katniss. I have to find a good tone for this because I keep going like this and I keep going like this, and I can't tell what's a good tone for me right now. But yeah, I'm wearing Yoshi slippers right now. You know, Yoshi. That's a weird. That'll be sound good on the podcast. You know. Yeah. What? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the shorts. Okay. You bought me a shirt? No one. I'm on a podcast all by myself. Yeah. That was my wonderful mother interrupting my podcast. As you can clearly tell, I am 16 because I still with my mom. But anything else I want to talk about quickly before I go? You know, like I said, I didn't know if I was going to get to 30 minutes or not. And I want to get there now because I'm noticing I'm at 27 minutes now. So let's find a way to make 3 minutes of our time go by. Let's read Samurai Santa. And I want to see if I can... Alright. My mom brought me shorts, by the way, if anyone was wondering. You creepers. Okay. Oh, this was by Phil Clark and Don Secrease. Don Secrease. I don't know if that's Secrease or not. The brush, though, pen and brush behind Samurai Santa, Don Secrease. Oh, it talks about them at the beginning page, which I guess is kind of cool. Every December across the land, a magical thing happens. People all over rush madly into stores in pursuit of perfect gifts for their loved ones. Of course, they're talking about say Christmas or Hanukkah, actually. You never know what they might be talking about. Every year as the snow falls and frost fills the air, people learn once again to love their fellow many. There are some people who are Jehovah's. Jehovah's Witnesses believe in, they believe in Easter, I believe. I think that's it. Yeah, they believe in Easter. They don't believe in Christmas. This year, however, things will be different, and people will learn a new message. And then it says, to save us from Satan's power when we have gone astray. There's some carolers, and there's a Santa ringing his bell. And the book is called A Samurai in 34th Street. I really want to stop right here because I just read that title. Like, oh my god. I don't know what these people were thinking. The whole book's in black and white. I'm flipping through it right now. And the book's in black and white. And I don't know what the problem was, but it's pretty short too, which I'm surprised. I wonder if this was one. Hey! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, huh? I didn't know they were... Maybe... Huh. Solson made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's probably the only good Gary Rodsky's comics. Okay. But God, this is so weird. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop here for the day with this Samurai Santa. I might do another podcast when I read the whole thing and make a book about it. I'll make a book about Samurai Santa the comic. Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of interesting. I just said that. Great. I'm gonna get into it. Well, this sucks. I think I'm gonna end the podcast right here on this good note. So thank you for guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed that my speaking ability. If you have not, follow me on YouTube. Not follow, subscribe to me on YouTube. XXX Sonic Fable. For the Sonic Fable, it's a 0 for the O, a 1 for the I, and then the Fable, it's a 4 for the A, a 1 for the L, and the 3 for an E. And make sure you add the XXX, because I don't know if it'll find it without the XXX. I don't even know if it'll find it with the regular letters. So I'm not going to try that right now, but I'm just wondering if it will or not. Follow me on Twitter, XXX Sonic Fable XX. Same way, same how. Ooh, excuse me again. Follow me on Facebook. You can do that. You can like my page on Facebook. I actually have a page, XXX Sonic Fable XXX. I have a page that has a Walking Dead banner and it has nothing else posted on it because there's only one person who likes it. And I'm not going to tell you who that is. And anything else I want to I don't have a Tumblr. I don't believe in Tumblr. My sister does. My sister is a complete big-ass fan of Tumblr. I'm going to get so much hate mail for, I don't like Tumblr. I have a Tumblr. Like, I don't use it, but I have one. It's not a YouTube-related one. I don't know if you guys want to follow it. I don't even remember the name. I'd have to ask my sister because she made me follow her. Yeah, I was sticking my finger down my throat. So, I just want to say goodbye. And thank you all for listening. I'm actually really proud that I did this. I ran for half an hour too talking, even though I got interrupted. Thanks, Mom. But I'm thank you. Thank you all for letting me do this to you. And I think I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to go get some food now.